Time flies, so don't blink twice.
A live look at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Browns force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Judkins does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. It's Judkins again. Trying to get this one outside block, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Escapes the pocket. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Short throw, tip. Oh, but he still got it. They'll give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Purdy on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Play action now. Purdy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Purdy to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go. Ready, ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Looks like they've given about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Mike, here we go, here we go. 18, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first. To the air, Sanders. Into the screen pass for Judkins. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 50, trap 60. 79, Broncos.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Got it. Ready?
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Martin kicks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy throwing here. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw by Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. On On second down, here's McCaffrey. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it since third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Purdy on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. From the gun is Purdy. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. To return, Jerome Ford. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Handoff heading left. It's Judkins. He's got room to roam here. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. Wow, Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup, and it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the 49ers looking at 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Along the right sideline, there's space. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Ford on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a race down the right side. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Get set. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw again, it's Purdy. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. 18, tackle leading.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Looking slant route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Niners' 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
From the 39. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Ford on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
19, tackle leading. Ready.
Judkins up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here we go. Shot. Count 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
2nd and 13. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Come on.
3rd and long here for Sanders. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think
my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready, Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. From the gun, Judkins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready,
All
break.
set up now for 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Another game to Judkins. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Another one for Judkins. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. He's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Flushed out now to his left. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 16.
16-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
McCaffrey on third down. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
On first down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70 range, 19, 18.
Going again here, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. That one's caught. Judy has it. He takes it down to the 33. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Ball at the 33 for first down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Caught quick right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup up 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go.
Play action, Sanders. He connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Cowboy.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Sanders back to throw. And a screen pass for Judkins. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create it.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake. Purdy. Put the body on the line for his team. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Purdy throwing here on first. To the sideline, and he's got it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Another 4. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. It's Sanders. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10 of all things. And they surprised us all by picking up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 6. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Left thing, nice.
Now Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 3-score game in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They motion a receiver left. Purdy on 1st down. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action now. Purdy. To the left side, wheeled in by Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It is caught at the 20. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. From the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. There he goes, right sideline. Forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
You gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover? Playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. 3rd down, Purdy. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Martin Emerson with the pick.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet to the... Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Diablo Lenore. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he look good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Browns are on that one. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Now it's Jones out the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It gets intercepted. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
49ers 34.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Browns are on that one, so that should just about do it here. And he goes out a little short of the 40. So the